Hi everybody, it's Slay and welcome to my channel, Slay with Name. I just wanted to come on really quick. It is Monday, July the 3rd, 2023. I'm officially 3 weeks post-op, and last week I did mention a few things that I was, gonna increase my water and everything, and that I had heard from this doctor that mentioned alkaline water. Apparently that's a very popular thing. I'm struggling trying to find that, but in the meantime, in between time, these are not failing me. Um, There's also I think it's G20 or something like that. But these are right here at the little corner store in my neighborhood, which is like within walking distance. So love them. I got right now fruit punch, which I'm about to open, and watermelon berry. They're both very good. But I am working on this water. I did get something in place of the sugary drinks, and this is the bomb. If you can see these, this is a zero sugar. It's kind of like Crystal Light, but it's not Crystal Light. It is pink lemonade. Um, I always wonder, how do they get like zero sugar drinks to be sweet? I don't know, but it's really good. I've been working on this one. What else? What else? What else? So today, what I've had so far is I had like a half a sausage roll, and that's pretty much it. You guys, you really do not get hungry. If your mind is telling you that you're hungry, like after, this kind of procedure, like you're probably thirsty, but I really don't get hungry or thirsty. My surgeon wants me every time I think about it to drink, so that's what I've been trying to do. Um, it was a productive day at work. I started, a new little routine. I do get up early in the morning. I get up at around 5:30 so that I can, get myself together and everything for the day. But I wanted to go ahead and come on to do this video really quick because I got some other things I need to do, some homework and stuff, because I am in school. I'm approaching graduating for my associate's degree, and I'm excited about that. I'm within the last maybe 75 days prior to graduation, so I'm like really buckling down trying to do that, and it still doesn't end there because I'm going on to get my bachelor's, but that's neither here nor there. Um, on last video, I did mention that I was going to have a couple other people that I wanted to shout out. I did document that, and of course, as if I'm looking down, then it's because I take notes so I don't bunny trail. The first thing I covered that, which was the alkaline water. When I find it, I think I'm gonna have to order it online because apparently, like, this has been a thing, and I just been out of the loop. As far as how good it is for you and things like that. But I have been looking into it, and it's a pretty popular ordeal with the water. I like smart water. Smart water is the water that helped me start to drink water, because I used to be one of those people that never ever ever drink water. Hardly ever. Like, short story, I got sick one time and I ended up at the ER. And so, of course, as soon as you go to the doctor, as soon as you go to the hospital, they want to take a sample. So I give my sample. Mind you, I'm like in so much pain. I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? And it's all in the growing area. So I'm just like, man, if this doctor come in here and tell me something I don't want to hear, somebody needs to get my bail money ready because it's about to go down. We're gonna have an issue. So I give my sample, and the doctor comes in. He's like, "Hey, so when's the last time you drank some water?" So I was like, "You know what? I don't know." And he was like, from the look of your sample, this is probably what's wrong. And he points at my purse, and I have like a 20 ounce of Coke sticking out of my purse. And I'm like, oh, well, okay, you know. And I had to really sit there and think about it like, damn, I really don't know. I couldn't remember the last time I had water. That particular time, they had just put a vending machine in our office at work. And a good majority of my paycheck went right back into that office because I was tearing that vending machine up. I don't know how many Cokes I drink a day, but I was just drinking them, drinking them, drinking them, drinking them, drinking them. If I got thirsty, that was my choice of drink. And come to find out, that's what my issue was. So, in order for me to stop drinking sodas and stuff like that, I was trying to drink more water. I was struggling to find it. Like, it was just hard for me to swallow. It had a taste. I know water doesn't really taste like anything, but for me it had a taste, and I just could not get jiggy with it. And I tried all these fancy ass waters, Fiji and all of that stuff, and I just could not get it. Ozarka, it was just some Aquafina. It was just, oh my god, awful. And one of my good girlfriends from Vegas, she drinks smart water, and she was like, well, try smart water, you'll probably like that. So I tried the smart water, loved it. That's what got me to drinking water. What brought me off of the sodas was the sparkling water. It's like flavored sparkling water, and it's supposed to be zero sugar, but it is also sweet. So um, that helped me stop drinking sodas. I was on the smart water and loved it, and then I fell in love with water once again. So that helped me out there. And at this point, I'm working on getting the water. So I still haven't got the alkaline water, but I'm working on it, you guys. So as soon as I get it, I'm gonna let you guys know. As far as the shout outs, I want to shout out to my family and those that have, supported me, in my shenanigans, going back and forth with this situation. I did shout out my sister. I have multiple sisters, multiple family members. I have good girlfriends that blood couldn't make us any more related. Okay, um, so you all know who you are, and I love you guys to death, and because I really, couldn't carry on and be here without you guys. Um, but as far as like people that I have followed their journeys, and I watch their videos, and people that help to keep me motivated, and I learn a lot of new things from when it comes to weight loss and BSG. Um, I'm gonna go slow just in case you guys want to look this up, but I will also drop it in the description to for you guys to go and follow these people also, because they have definitely helped me. First and foremost, and she's awesome. She's really funny. It is Plum TV. That's PLUM TV. The next one is Star Nubia. Star Nubia. I don't like she has like a lot of tips with like just weight loss in general. She's lost a significant amount of weight on her own, and hold on, excuse me. So she's lost a lot of weight on her own, but she keeps it very much real when it comes to the things she's trying, how it reacted, how she felt, and if it was a raw deal. Someone's gonna have you in the bathroom, someone's gonna have you sick, things like that. Like, she really put you up on game about that. So Start Nubia is another one. Miss Brooklyn Journey, this young lady here, if y'all just go and subscribe to her channel and go all the way back to like the beginning of her videos and then start going up, because that's generally what I do when I start following somebody or I subscribe to someone's page. Like I'll go all the way down to their first video and I'll just start watching. This woman has did some amazing things. She looks absolutely amazing. She lost over half of her body weight, and she looks absolutely amazing. Janelle Wright um, is also another one. Faye in the City is also another one, and Nikki Moore. I want to shout out all of those young ladies because they're doing amazing things and inspiring and motivating people you just don't even know. You never know who you might help. You never know how your words affect people, how you can be an inspiration. So, once again, one of my goals for starting this channel and documenting my journey is that if I can help even just one person choose to live, then I will feel justified in doing this. So this is gonna kind of be a shorter one, I feel like, because I don't really have much for you guys today. I am officially 25 pounds down, but I feel like I kind of hit a stall a little bit, and that's because I kind of ate some real food over the weekend. And when I say real food, I had like a meatless meatball. My sister, she was once vegan, like I had mentioned in a previous video. So she gets a lot of meatless stuff for us to try. And she made this vegan chili, y'all, and she made it with meatballs. And I was like, meatballs? Like, you're not gonna crush the meatballs up because they were like impossible. They're Impossible brand, and they were like Italian style meatballs. And she was like, "No, girl, I'm doing something different." So I was like, "Okay, whatever. Big girl want to eat." So I get some, and I'm like, "Oh my god, this is so good!" Like y'all, I was hurting so bad. It was so good. Um, oh my goodness, I was hurting so bad. Like I tried. I made sure like I said my ABCs in my mind while I was chewing, but I had like a meatball and I was just going to that other half of the other meatball, and like they're just normal regular size meatballs. They weren't like real big or nothing. Man, I went halfway into that other meatball and I instantly knew like, oh shit, I'm gonna regret this. I was in so much pain, y'all. My baby was coming to hug me like, "Oh, mommy, you okay? You want me to call somebody?" And I'm like, "No, I just gotta get it down." I almost cried. It was so painful. But it was so delicious at the same time. I was just like, man, real food. But I was trying to, you know, seeing what I could do. Um, on our next video, I'm gonna come back through with what I'm actually supposed to have. This one. On the next video, I'm gonna come back to you guys and I'm gonna let you know like what I'm actually supposed to be eating, because it did not entail meatballs, but I felt like I was on the safe side because they're vegan and they're meatless, and it's plant based. So I felt like I was okay. Maybe I just had a little too much, but it was sure enough good, and it spoke to my soul until my gut started hurting real bad, and like my husband was asleep, and I just needed some help, but it finally went down. I was able to go to sleep. I had me a little sugar-free popsicle and set myself down somewhere. Because I probably shouldn't have done all of that. I knew better than to do that, but it was good, y'all, and I wanted it, so I did. I'm human. Um, but since I can have food, the doctor he suggests, like those lean cuisine meals. A lean cuisine is probably going. If I tried to eat a whole lean cuisine, I would probably bust my new stomach open. I literally probably eat like what a toddler can eat. Like it's like 3 ounces, like the 3 ounce little Jello cups. That fills me up. Like literally, I can have 2 popsicles and feel like I had a whole meal. So, um, it's kind of difficult just grasping the concept of making smaller portions because I do everything so big. I've always made massive plates and stuff like that. So I'm still getting used to, making little smaller baby plates because my kids are bigger now, so I don't make the little teeny tiny plates anymore. But I have to do that now for myself because my stomach is like that big. So and another thing, when we're talking about vitamins, he said to take vitamins, right? And so I didn't know that if you take gummy vitamins, that our bodies don't absorb all of the nutrients from the gummies. And this is per my surgeon. So he suggested getting the Flintstone vitamins, like the old school Flintstone vitamins. So I got these. Y'all, this stuff tastes like chalk. They're so chalky. I don't know how I used to love these when I was a kid. I don't know, but they so chalky and it's just oh god. But they have no sugar. It's a complete vitamin. He mentioned to take these. Take one twice a day. So I do try to get that in, and it's a challenge, child. But we make it do what it do. I want to say that is about it. So the vitamin thing, I'm working on it. I love the gummies, but he said that the gummies are out of there. And I don't know if I mentioned it to you guys on the last video, but the protein drinks. These are the protein shakes that I like. Um Place the order at Walmart. Whenever they're out of something, they'll ask you if you want a sub. So they were out of these. I had ordered maybe like 2 or 3 cases, and um, they only had 2 or something like that. So they were like, "Is it okay if we sub it for this?" So I'm like, "Oh, okay, yeah, sure." It was Ensure, and I did not like it. I was so glad when that case was gone. Like I said before, my taste buds changed and it was not giving what it needed to give. But the Equate brand, hit right on point. I like it, and I like the strawberry also in that brand. So if I started using those before I had surgery though, just to kind of get myself, prepared for it. But one of these, I have at least one a day. They want you to get in, like 40 to 60 grams of protein. These have 20. They have some that have 30 grams of protein, but I think that you can actually taste the difference. So I'll try to get these in, but I'm up to one in a day, so I'm struggling with getting that much in, because it's just hard. Like you get so full so fast, you know. My doctor said whenever you think about it, then drink, but you literally have to choose between do I eat or do I drink, you know. And I mean, I guess this is a meal or whatever, so, you know, best to do that. But they also want you to get in multiple, multiple, ounces of water. So, like 60 something, 64 ounces of water a day, 90 something maybe. I'll get it right. I'll drop it in the description. But that's gonna be it for today. I like I said, am doing my aerobics, and I will come in with an update of the number of pounds lost at the end of the week when I do the Q&As on Friday. So I will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye.